Well, the Internet of Things is connecting consumers with popular devices like Amazon's Alexa, but it's also playing an important role in rural America, both on and off the farm. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock has more from Washington.
Internet-connected devices, known as IoT or Internet of Things, are all around us. And experts say these technologies will be essential in agriculture going forward. But when it comes to this tech, many farmers feel left behind.
However, farmers can only employ these connected tools if they have reliable, high-speed internet access, and for an estimated 39% of the rural population, it's simply not available.
And without access to these tools, farmers could be leaving a lot of money on the table.
Our researchers found that remote telemetry streamlined growing operations in several key ways, including 3% increase in corn yield, a 17% reduction in water usage, $10 per acre reduction in energy costs, 75% reduction in time spent going back and forth in the fields. This combination of yield enhancement and resource savings can increase American farmers' profits by an average of $40 per acre.
Hassinger says without broadband access, farmers often can't use IoT devices, disadvantaging them in a highly competitive market. But the Internet of Things offers benefits beyond the farm, too. They can lower medical costs while keeping people out of hospitals, but only if broadband is available, so doctors can remotely monitor patients.
In our state, only 34% of Mississippians have access to residential fixed broadband connections. 2/3 of Mississippi counties are more than 40-minute drive from specialty care. In order to deliver care in an efficient manner across our state, expansion of reliable and available broadband is essential.
Experts say providing access to connected devices isn't enough. Encouraging people to use them is also critical.
As you all are figuring this out, as we as a country are figuring out IoT, we have to look at the broadband, and not just the infrastructure, but the adoption, because we have to have both in order to get anywhere. The biggest issue that we have right now is that we don't have a unified strategy. So there's a handful of programs for infrastructure, federal programs, right? I can tell you there are no functioning broadband adoption federal programs right now.
More than 35 lawmakers have recently drawn attention to a budget shortfall in the Universal Service Fund, a key resource for rural broadband expansion. Until funding issues are corrected, rural communities may be able to buy IoT tools without the internet access that makes them effective. I'm Sarah Mock in Washington for RFD-TV News.
Well, on a recent trip to West Virginia, Ann Hazlitt, head of USDA's Rural Development, announced more than $200 million for broadband expansion projects in rural communities.